Reducing anxiety with Stoicism. Psychological and philosophical techniques. Anxiety is one of the most common issues in modern society, affecting millions of people worldwide. With the pressure of work, studies, family, and social media, it is easy to understand why so many of us experience symptoms of anxiety. However, there are effective ways to deal with this problem. One approach that has gained prominence is the combination of Stoic and psychological techniques. In this video, we will explore how Stoicism and psychology can help reduce anxiety. But before we get started, I would like to invite you to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content like this. By subscribing, you will have access to a community of people dedicated to self-development, personal growth, and well-being. Click the subscribe button below and join us on this journey of transformation. Now let's begin. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that dates back to ancient Greece and Rome. Founded by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, this philosophy emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with nature and using reason to overcome destructive emotions. The Stoics believed that the main cause of human suffering is the attempt to control the uncontrollable. They promoted the idea of focusing on what we can control and serenely accepting what we cannot change. How Stoicism can reduce anxiety. 1. Focus on internal versus external control. One of the core principles of Stoicism is the distinction between what we can and cannot control. According to the Stoics, many of our problems and anxieties arise when we try to control things that are beyond our reach, such as other people's behavior, external events, or the past and the future. To reduce anxiety, the Stoics advise focusing on what we can control: our own actions, thoughts, and responses. 2. Acceptance of fate. Amor fati. Amor fati, or love of fate, is the practice of loving and accepting everything that happens in life, whether positive or negative. By adopting this principle, we learn to accept events as they are, rather than resisting or resenting them. This acceptance can significantly reduce feelings of anxiety, as it eliminates mental and emotional resistance to what we cannot change. 3. Practice of mindfulness. While the term mindfulness is more common in contemporary psychology, it has roots in Stoicism. The Stoics practiced self-vigilance and self-control to keep the mind focused on the present and avoid distractions. This can be seen as an early form of mindfulness, which is effective in reducing anxiety by keeping us present and aware, rather than worrying about the past or the future. Complementary psychological techniques. 1. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy is a therapeutic approach that aligns well with Stoic principles. CBT helps individuals identify and challenge distorted thoughts that contribute to anxiety. This is similar to the Stoic concept of examining and restructuring our thoughts to avoid negative emotions. 2. Gradual exposure. Another useful technique is gradual exposure, which involves facing fears and worries in a controlled and progressive manner. This helps desensitize the anxiety response over time. By combining this technique with Stoic acceptance, we can face our fears more effectively and with less emotional resistance. 3. Relaxation techniques. Meditation, deep breathing, and progressive muscle relaxation exercises are effective tools for managing anxiety. They help reduce the body's stress response and promote a state of calm. Practicing these techniques regularly can complement Stoic principles of self-control and tranquility. Applying Stoicism in daily life. 1. Morning and evening reflection. The Stoics recommended the daily practice of self-reflection. In the morning, take a moment to plan your day and think about possible difficulties you might face, preparing yourself mentally to accept and deal with them rationally. In the evening, reflect on your day, considering what you did well and where you can improve. This can help maintain a Stoic perspective and reduce anxiety related to the unexpected. 2. Negative visualization. Negative visualization is a Stoic practice where you imagine negative scenarios that could happen. This is not to create fear, but to prepare us for the worst, and thus reduce the emotional impact if those scenarios occur. Being mentally prepared for challenges can help mitigate anxiety, as we feel we have more control over our reactions. 3. Remembering impermanence. The Stoics often reflected on the impermanence of life and all things. Remembering that everything is in constant change can help reduce anxiety, as we remind ourselves that even the most difficult situations are temporary and will pass. Conclusion. Modern society presents numerous challenges that can lead us to anxiety. However, by adopting and applying Stoic principles and psychological techniques, we can effectively reduce anxiety in our lives. Focusing on what we can control, accepting what we cannot change, and practicing mindfulness are just a few of the ways Stoicism can help us lead a more peaceful and balanced life. You don't need to be a philosopher to apply these techniques. Just a bit of daily practice and an open mind can improve your quality of life and reduce anxiety. If you are struggling with anxiety, consider exploring Stoicism and the psychological techniques we discussed. A change in perspective, combined with proven therapeutic practices, can make a big difference in how you deal with stress and anxiety in your life. Try it today and feel the difference. Stoicism offers a practical and timeless approach to facing the challenges of modern life. By incorporating these principles into your daily life, you can cultivate a more resilient mindset, find inner peace, and achieve a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. Try applying these teachings and discover how they can transform your life for the better. If you enjoyed this video and want to receive more inspiring content about philosophy, self-development, and well-being, don't miss the opportunity to join our community. Subscribe now to our channel by clicking the subscribe button below. By subscribing, you will have access to new videos every week, designed to help you find resilience, inner peace, and meaning in your life. Don't miss this chance to be part of a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Click the subscribe button now and start your journey with us.